Hello, true believers. Jim Henry here, Democratic candidate for Congress in the 28th Congressional District of Florida, from Miami all the way down to beautiful Key West. All right, so I haven't really talked at all about the election that's coming up on Tuesday, but this is potentially a very big deal. You know, it's hard to, from my perspective, Virginia and New Jersey are a long way from Florida. And so you wouldn't think like what happens on Tuesday would have much of an impact on my campaign. But in retrospect, I think that logic is flawed because basically right now, the governor's races in Virginia and in New Jersey and the mayor's election in New York City will tell us a lot about how the Democratic Party is doing a year after we got thumped in the midterms, where Donald Trump made inroads in New York and where, we lost all 7 of the swing states. Donald Trump deserves credit for pulling that off. All right. But the question is, where are we today with the president's approval ratings in the mid to high 30s, depending on what poll you have? And how are the Democrats in Virginia and New Jersey and New York responding? I see this as a huge opportunity to build some momentum for the 2026 midterms. And it will also tell us how much work we have to do to get there, because we need, if we're going to build a blue tsunami in 2026, it needs to start on Tuesday. So my message is, if you are a voter and you live in New Jersey, or you live in New York City, or you live in Virginia, get off your butts and get out there and vote, because not only is it important that we elect Abigail Spanberger and Mikey Sherrill and Mamdani, but the question is, how much do they win by? If you would expect that in New Jersey, for example, it's regarded as a blue state, you would expect that the Democratic candidate would win handily. So if they squeak by, then that's not a good sign for next year. So we really need to milk this for everything it's worth. Get out, defend democracy, and use that right to vote. All right? You have your marching orders. For the rest of you, well, we'll always say thank you to the small dollar donors who are keeping my campaign afloat. The donation link is in the description, and we will see you all soon.